for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on second down, Murray. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. From the gun, Murray.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Jags grab it.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. They begin with a run by Barkley. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know it.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the...
No, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Saquon Barkley, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Slot man moves right. From the 29, Murray looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Murray now to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here. It's complete to Lockett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. On play action, they'll throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Charlie Warner, the tight end, the intended target. And it's third down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll drop to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Down. 10 cycles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a fourth down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Jaguars! Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I won't quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Murray now. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Jags are going to take over here up near the 40. Charles certainly circled that play, and they have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll...
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Jags grab it, and he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Carlson down to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Murray.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Jets
take possession here at their own 33. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on